And well, our big story, well, as there's another chapter in Pakistan's turbulent politics, let's take a look at how Pakistan has taken many shots at democracy and how it has been a spectacular failure. 30 prime ministers and not even a single one has completed a full term. And also, how have these prime ministers and presidents in Pakistan dealt with India? Because of course, we are looking at the impact of these polls and its outcome on India as well. Here's a report.
3 constitutions, 3 military coups and 30 prime ministers, all overthrown before their 5-year term. Pakistan's failed tryst with democracy, a story over 70 years in the making. Enter General Zia-ul-Haq, who unleashed the most repressive military regime Pakistan has ever seen. Zia-ul-Haq changed the course of Pakistani politics forever. He changed Pakistan's parliamentary democracy to a semi-presidential system, making it easy for the military to exercise power over politics. Now on, the military would not have to execute a coup to seize power. It was under Zia-ul-Haq's oppressive regime that Pakistan saw massive resistance from the people, who came out in defiance, protesting against the dictatorial rule, demanding their democratic rights for the first time. Zia died in a plane crash, paving the way for Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's daughter Benazir's dramatic entry into politics. But military oversight ensured her political rival Nawaz Sharif's election as Prime Minister for the first time. Under Nawaz Sharif, India-Pakistan became closer than ever before, with Vajpayee's visit to Lahore. His historic bus ride to Lahore sparked hopes for Indo-Pak peace amid the impending Kashmir issues. But Sharif's glory days soon faded. The military helped Benazir overthrow him, and with this, ties with India also plummeted. General Pervez Musharraf thwarted the oversight system, overthrew the democratic rule, and waged the Third War against India in 1999. With India's capture of Tiger Hill, Pakistan was defeated in the battlefield again, and Musharraf's quest was a spectacular military failure. The decade following the Kargil War saw Musharraf, now President of Pakistan, as the dominant political figure, with Benazir and Nawaz in exile.
I go back to show to the people of Pakistan that their sister is ready to mobilize the moderate middle and to fight to reclaim Quaid-e-Azam's Pakistan, for which my father and so many others gave their lives.
In a turning point for Pakistan, Benazir was assassinated in Larkana, her hometown, upon her return. President Musharraf was accused of murdering her, and all hopes for a possible return of democracy. He stepped down as president, and Benazir's husband took over. Terrorism in Pakistan was at its peak in the 2000s, and India bore the brunt, with Islamabad becoming a breeding ground for terrorists and extremists. These elections also marked the entry of the military's favourite and former cricketer Imran Khan, outperformed by his arch-nemesis Nawaz Sharif. But as Imran rose to power as the army's Ladla, the military kept pulling the strings, and Pakistan's doublespeak on terrorism continued. But post-2014, India's foreign policy saw a dramatic shift, with Pakistan completely isolated by New Delhi.
जब तक पाकिस्तान में ये सोच है कि आतंकवाद के दबाव से भारत को हम नेगोशिएटिंग टेबल पे ला सकते हैं, इसको हम कभी हमारे लिए ये कभी मंजूर नहीं होगा.
India's surgical strikes against Pakistan terror camps in 2016 was a watershed moment in New Delhi's dealings with terror in the subcontinent. This in retaliation to the September Uri attack, which killed 20 Indian soldiers. In 2019, the abrogation of Article 370 triggered Pakistan to downgrade diplomatic ties, seize all trade with India, and suspend cross-border transport services. The Imran Khan government even termed India's move illegal and unilateral. In a prelude to polls in Pakistan, cross-border terrorism resurfaced, with the Rajouri-Poonch trail becoming a hotbed of terror. As Pakistan goes to the polls amid a changing geopolitical environment, the stage is set for Nawaz Sharif to make a dramatic comeback with the Kaptan out of the game. Nawaz Sharif has vowed a message for peace for India in his manifesto. But with the military calling the shots for decades, one thing that India has learned is not to trust its volatile neighbour. And the jury is still out on whether 2024 will see a thaw in India-Pakistan ties. With Vedant Agarwal, Bureau Report, NDTV.